Do you know that it's not every food, fruit, or drinks you should take if you're a diabetic patient? Yes, there are some food, drinks, and also fruits that increases the sugar levels in your body if you're diabetic, okay? And there are others that has little or no effect on the glucose level, which is the sugar level in your blood. So right on this video, I'm going to tell you what to eat and what not to eat or drink. So if you're such a person that is diabetic, I would love you to stay tuned till the end. And also, I would love you to remember that diabetes doesn't occur only in the elderly. No, diabetes also occurs in the teens, those that are obese. There are high chances of coming up with diabetes. So don't think this video is not for you. This video is for everybody. So I would love you to stay tuned till the end so that you will know exactly what to give to a diabetic patient and what not to give to a diabetic patient. Okay, I am pharmacist God's Gift, and on this my channel I talk on health matters and also I give information on drugs for minor ailments. Okay, if this is your first time on my channel, you are highly welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, I say thank you for always coming back for more. Okay, let's slide on. The food and the drink you should not eat if you're a diabetic patient. The number one is sweetened juice. Sweetened juice, I mean those juice that you got outside, those packed juice. Okay, you don't actually know the content if they have added sugar or not. Okay, so the best you can do is prepare the juice yourself without sugar. Those sweetened juice are quickly absorbed into your bloodstream, and this can cause a spike or increase in your blood sugar level. Okay, and this will now lead to very serious hyperglycemia, which you don't need as a diabetic patient. The second one is energy drinks. All these energy drinks, they contain high content of sugar because sugar gives energy, and they will also cause increase in your blood sugar level. Thirdly, sweet, chocolate, cakes, junks, they are not for you if you are diabetic. Fourthly, fried foods. If you're a diabetic patient, you don't need to fry your food. Okay, you just need to cook your food naturally, because all these fried foods can cause increase or spike in the glucose level. Fifthly, don't take food that contains high salt. Okay, we call it sodium. Food that contains high sodium content are not for you. Okay, if you take food that contains high salt, you are at high risk of becoming hypertensive. Number 6, you shouldn't take foods that contains high carbohydrate content or starchy food. Examples, your yam, your white bread. Okay, the white rice you take is not for diabetic patients because that contains a lot of carbohydrate. The best rice for a diabetic patient I'm going to mention as we are going. Okay, number 7 is that you should avoid soda. Okay, your regular soda drinks, they contain high content of sugar. Then finally, there are some fruits that are not expected to be taken by a diabetic patient. Okay, the fruits that you shouldn't take are the bananas, the pineapples, and grapes. Okay, even your mangoes. Yes, this fruit contains a lot of sugar in them. Okay, now let's move to the food that you should eat as a diabetic patient. These are the foods that you should eat on a regular basis because this food contains iron, magnesium, and a lot of vitamins that are essential for you, and they contains less sugar. And even if they contain sugar, they are not quickly absorbed into the bloodstream. The sugar in them take a while before being absorbed into the bloodstream. The number one food on my list is proteins. Okay, proteins like the beans, the meat, your chicken. Okay, the chicken and the turkey are very essential if you are a diabetic patient or hypertensive patient. Okay, but you should try your best not to eat the skin, that skin layer of this chicken or the turkey, or all those fats that you see around the chicken or the turkey. You shouldn't eat them because they contain bad cholesterols. Okay, and these bad cholesterols are not good for your body. Secondly is green leafy vegetables. Yes, green leafy vegetables, they contains a lot of magnesium, vitamins, minerals that are very essential for your body. They even contain iron. Green leafy vegetables like your pumpkin, your broccoli, your spinach, and others. They are very essential. Okay, so you add them on a regular basis to your meal. Thirdly is whole grains. Okay, these whole grains, they contains a lot of fiber in them. Example is your rice, your brown rice. As I said, the white rice is not good for the diabetic patient, but the brown rice is very good for the diabetic patient because they contain more of fiber than that of the sugar. And also your millet or corns, all those ones are very good for diabetic patients. Fourthly is fish. Okay, fatty fish, or let me say fish, because fish contains omega-3 fatty acids, and omega-3 fatty acids are good source of antioxidants that are very good for the heart and other functions of the body. They also reduce inflammations in your body. Okay, and this is very essential when it comes to diabetes. Example of fish, you can take the sardine fish or your mackerel. So you should add fish, which is also a form of protein, to your meal. Another is nuts. Okay, you need a lot of peanuts, you need a lot of walnuts, any nuts in your daily meal. Okay, try to incorporate nuts in between your meal. Okay, now let's move to the fruits that you should eat. The fruits that you really need as a diabetic patient is the citrus fruits. Yes, they contain a lot of vitamins and minerals, especially the vitamin C, because vitamin C also helps in wound healing. They quicken or hasten wound healing, and the symptoms of diabetic also has to do with slow healing of wounds. So you need to take in a lot of vitamin C containing fruit, which are the citrus fruits, like your oranges, your lemons. Okay, another fruit you need to eat is your berries, either the raspberry, the strawberry, the blackberry, the blueberry. All the berries are very essential when it comes to diabetes because they helps to reduce oxidative stress, which is very essential as a diabetic patient. Another food that is very good for the diabetic patient is your potatoes. Okay, your Irish potatoes, because the sugar in potatoes are slowly absorbed, so they don't cause that quick increase in your glucose levels. As a result of this diabetic, one always come up with recurrent infection, recurrent yeast infections. Okay, so probiotics are very essential to add into your regular meals. Okay, now I've told you the food you should eat and the food that you shouldn't eat if you are a diabetic patient. So if you have been following me to this point, I would love you to give this video a thumbs up. Yes, like this video, subscribe to my channel, okay, and put on the notification bell. Thank you for your likes, thank you for your subscriptions. See you next time on my next video. Bye.